What's up, guys, and welcome to the Tim Sports Talk. And today we're going over the best value picks for the wide receiver position going into this NFL 2021 NFL Draft. And so this is value picks, though, all right? So this is not the top 5 receivers in this draft. Like, I'm not talking about Jamar Chase or Devontae Smith or Rashad Bateman or nothing like that. These are the best value picks for us going into here, okay? And it's going to be my top 5, all right? So here we go. Let's hop right into the first guy. It is Josh Amator-Bebe. However you want to say it. People in my comments are like, you got to learn his name. I don't care. I'll learn it if we draft him. But I think this guy is going to be in the 6th or 7th round, and I think there's great value here. He's around 6'1", 215, 220 pounds, so he's not the biggest guy. He also only ran like a 4.5 40-yard dash, but he has a 46.5-inch vert, the biggest ever seen. I believe the combine record is 46 inches, and he's also extremely strong with a 24 reps on the bench. And he also, in 2019, he had 9 touchdowns and only 33 catches. So this is a guy that we could bring in to be a good red zone threat. And right now we have Terry, who can blow up the top of the defense. He also can run all the routes, possession receiver, good all around. We have Curtis Samuel that could blow the top off the defense, also be used in like Army Swiss knife, right? Where he could be used in the jet sweeps and the run game and the slot, everything like that. Cam Sims is not really that red zone threat we want. He's more of just a zone beater. And Kelvin Harmon, he could come back and be something, but this guy, because of that vert and strength and good size, he's hard to bring down, great in the run game, and can be that red zone threat where if you put him out there on the outside, has the ability to leap over defenders and go get it. So I love this guy in the 6th or 7th, and he will be my 5th best value receiver coming in for the Washington football team draft. And I'm just going to say this now, is I don't like high round wide receivers, okay? I like drafting receivers later in the draft, not in the 1st or even the 2nd round. So most of these guys are going to be later rounds. All right, here we go. My 4th best receiver is Anthony Schwartz, and he can be a guy that is drafted in the 3rd or 4th round, and he ran an unofficial 4.26 40-yard dash. So this is a guy that's kind of more in the Deshaun Jackson realm of things, where he could absolutely destroy you deep. He's not really going to be our red zone threat. He's only 180 pounds, but he is 6 foot, so he's a little bit taller than a Deshaun Jackson. And obviously, speed kills, right? So an unofficial 4.26 in this offense where we already have a ton of speed. We have Terry McLaurin 4.35. We have Curtis Samuel 4.31. Antonio Gibson 4.39. He would be another guy to add in this team that just is absolutely, it would be so hard to guard all of these fast receivers. It'd be almost impossible, okay? It'd be like Kansas City Chiefs 2 or 3 years ago where they just had a bunch of teen number receivers that were all fast and quick. And Alex Smith had a great year with these. So you don't need that huge dude necessarily. I would like one, but you don't need it, and he'd be an awesome value pick in the 3rd or 4th round. Here we go. Moving on, Rondale Moore. And I went into this draft saying I want a dude with size and speed. And this dude is not size, okay? He's only around, he actually measured in his pro day apparently only at 5'7", but he's 180 pounds at 5'7". And he is hard to bring down. If you go watch this dude's highlights, he will break tackles of 2 dudes trying to tackle him, okay? And he ran a 4.29 40-yard dash, so another dude with an elite speed. And some people might say, all right, we don't need him because we already have Curtis Samuel. But other people would say, hey, it wouldn't be bad to have 2 of these guys. If one were to go down, you could rely on the other. So if something were, God forbid, to happen to Curtis Samuel, you can just keep on going with the same offense and get this guy the same kind of reps. You can get him in the jet sweeps. You can put him in the backfield. You can put him in the slot. You could use him in so many different ways. And this guy and Anthony Schwartz could be potentially really good punt returners for you. They're great in open field. They're great at making people miss. This guy is one of he's so shifty. He's so hard to bring down. I love Rondale Moore. And some people might say, hey, Elijah Moore's better. I don't know, dude. You go watch the plays that this guy can do. Elijah Moore is not making those same plays. Maybe it's just not the right situation or something like that. But this guy, in 2018, his last full healthy season was 114 catches, 1,258 yards, and 12 touchdowns in one season as a freshman. Now, a big problem with this dude is injuries, which is why he would potentially be there in the third. This guy is really probably a second-round pick, okay? Because he's got so many tools and weapons around. Like, he is such a good little receiver. He reminds me of like a Darren Sproles. He could even be like a little bit smaller Tyreek Hill. Like, he's that kind of a weapon that you would have if you drafted him. But because of injury, he may slip down there to the third. And if he's there at pick number 81, our second pick in the third round, and we've already got a left tackle, a linebacker, and maybe our quarterback or something like that, this guy would be an awesome scoop up, in my opinion. Great value there in the third round. All right. Moving on to my second best option is the big boy, Sammie Coates. He's 6'4", 225 pounds, and running an unofficial 4.37 40-yard dash at his combine. Size and speed. This is the kind of guys I love, and I think he could be there even in the 5th round. But I wouldn't even mind if we took him in the 4th or 5th round. Now, the reason he's not my number one is he does have slightly questionable hands. I believe he had 9 drops last season, which is too many. Too many, okay? Obviously. But I believe he could work on him because he also has the ability. I've seen him make one-hand catches. I've seen him make tough catches over dudes. He's not the greatest as far as getting separation, but at the same time, he could be an upgrade over a Cam Sims, and the value there in the 5th round to pair this guy with Terry would be huge. And another thing is that I've heard the Washington football team is interested in Davis Mills, who I really like. And if we got Davis Mills, pair him up with a dude that he already has some chemistry with. Sammie Coates was his number 1 receiver. This dude could be a steal in the 5th round. And my number 1 value pick at the position of wide receiver is Trayvon Grimes. The dude is overlooked because he is overshadowed by Kyle Pitts and Kadarius Toney. But this dude, another guy that's 6'4", 220 pounds, great size, ran a 4.47 at his pro day, so a sub 4.5, great size and speed combination. What I said I was looking for. Awesome dude to pair with Terry. Terry, a more speedster, more solid dude, only 6 foot tall. This guy could be a fantastic red zone threat where he had 9 touchdowns last year on 38 catches, including beating the first-round pick Patrick Surtain last season, where he caught it over him and went into the end zone, got him to spin around. He really made Patrick Surtain look like a fool. And he could be a first-round pick, and this guy scored a touchdown over top of him. Trayvon Grimes, I love his value. I believe he could be the best receiver per value, period, in this draft. I don't think he's better than Jamar Chase or Devontae Smith. Actually, I don't know. I'm not the biggest Devontae Smith fan, but definitely not better than Jamar Chase. I don't know if I would put him better than like a Rashad Bateman, or probably wouldn't put him over Tylan Wallace or anything like that, right? But the value is through the roof if you can get him there in the 5th. But I wouldn't mind taking him in the 4th. I think he has great hands, which is why I put him over Sammie Coates, and he's the true red zone threat we're looking for. And I would love this dude. But yeah, you guys let me know what you guys' favorite target is in the wide receiver position. What's your favorite value? Some of you are going to have very different opinions than me. I am not surprised, but I am not high on high-round wide receivers. I like 3rd round and later wide receivers to get the good value because there's so many good receivers through all sorts of places, right? Terry McLaurin's a 3rd round pick. I mean, you could go on Antonio Brown, one of the best receivers in the last decade, 4th round pick. Tyreek Hill is a 4th round pick, or maybe a 3rd. I don't remember. You get the point, though. Later round guys, they can have great, great value. And that's what I like. But you guys let me know and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Please hit the sub. That would be awesome. Also, in the description below, there's a Discord link. You could hop in our Discord and come talk some football. And last but not least, there are donation links in the description below. If you feel so kind, you could donate to the channel. There's my list of top 5 receivers. I'm going to do this for some other positions as well. Leading in, we're 3 days away from the draft right now. It's Monday, so let's have some fun. Oh, it's going to be a great day. Also, we are doing a draft show. Me, Chris, and probably Protect Sports will be there, and whoever else wants to hop in. Spoiled Aphid Gaming, a couple of guys. We'll be doing a great draft show. We're starting at 7 p.m. on Thursday. We'll be doing the first, second, and third round. And then I may do Saturday. I'll give you guys more details on that. But definitely Thursday and Friday. So come on in and hop in and have some fun. But until then and until next time, see ya!